गुरुग्राम 22 नवंबर 2024 अग्रणी हेल्थ केयर प्रोवाइडर आर्टेमिस हॉस्पिटल और प्रतिष्ठित फिजियोथेरेपी एवं रिहेबिलिटेशन सेंटर एबी टी अभिनव बिंद्रा टारगेटिंग परफॉर्मेंस ने एडवांस्ड फिजियो केयर क्लिनिक लॉन्च करने का ऐलान किया है। इस रणनीतिक साझेदारी के माध्यम से दोनों
Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed an honor to be sharing the same podium with a man who has rewritten history for our country. I am sure all of you remember in 2008 Olympics when his air rifle hit the gold, each Indian did a little jig in front of the television sets. So thank you, Mr. Bindra, for giving us those memories. So he was concurrently holding the world title. He was the flag bearer for us in the 2024 Olympics, torch bearer, and he has been awarded the Padma Bhushan, the Arjuna Award, the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award. So he's a man who has been a visionary in the arena of sports, and post his retirement, he is doing what it takes for the upcoming sports people and the rest of the population who would need rehabilitation, physiotherapy.
It's good to see you. You used to cover me on the field of play. Now I'm forcing you to visit hospitals, but you're welcome. But thank you for coming. No, I think all our centers, of course, cater to athletes and also the non-athletic population as well. There is a big population in India and a growing population in India of recreational athletes as well. Who may not be elite athletes or athletes, representing India for the Olympics or stuff like that, who also have injuries, who also have issues which need care. Then there is a whole aspect of just the health aspect of it, post orthopedic care, neurological care. So that is a population as well. From an elite sport perspective, which I think is your particular question, of course, the center caters to them. We were talking recently, just now, that we're going to also work towards opening it up for athletes, who may not have the resources to be able to get services or to get operated. And we're going to also start a program which will allow them access either free or in a very subsidized manner. But I think it is also really a lot about creating opportunities and creating facilities which then helps the whole ecosystem of sport in India grow. And with such facilities being accessible, athletes of this particular region, athletes in this particular area will obviously benefit with the services that we provide. Of course, we do a lot of work from the foundation as well to assist athletes, also on the operator. When they get injured, we offer 100 free surgeries in a year. So that is something that we're already doing, and that is something that we will also try and extend it in this particular partnership as well. But it's all about really, to end, it's all about creating the right infrastructure, the right environment for athletes to become the best versions of themselves. And I do hope that this will be a small step forward in that direction. So that each and every individual can be the best version of him or herself.
Also the fact that countries like China and USA, those who have been getting almost more than 50% of the medals where they compete, uh, these aspects that you are talking about, they had incorporated this long time back. Do you think that it's high time that we, surge ahead and follow the same so that our athletes are always in the best shape and also they come back from injuries faster and do better than what we are.
It's a valid point, and injuries are unfortunately a part and parcel of an athlete's life, an athlete's career, and the whole ecosystem has to evolve, and we see that evolve. The ecosystem in India evolving also to a great degree now, where we have to make every possible endeavor to put together protocols, very clear protocols on how to take care of athletes in case a lot of work also has to happen in the area of injury prevention, specifically for athletes, because you do know that most sports are very asymmetrical in nature, which put a lot of load on one side of the body, which in turn can cause injuries. So it is finding that fine balance of injury prevention, but in case there is an injury, to make sure that there is best possible care and access to care available for the athlete population.
So your side, because when you talk or you are present, everybody takes it very, very seriously. Nobody has better credential than you when it comes to Indian Olympic sports. So would you have a collaboration with these federations, especially where the injuries are mostly happening?
See, of course, I mean, there are certain sports which are more injury prone. Named all the combat sports, and they have a certain kind of injuries which require intervention. We are working with all kinds of sport. We work with, I think, 16 or 17 sporting disciplines, and we can't differentiate between A sport and B sport. We have to cater to everybody and cater to everybody's unique needs. And you rightly said that a boxer will have a very different requirement than a shooter, for example. But it is a matter of understanding what those unique requirements are, and then putting together a program which really is customized to the athlete's needs. Even within the sport, there will be changes. And similarly with patients, each patient will be different. And while there are basic protocols already put into place, it's very important to be able to customize each patient's interventions, and that's where the role of technology becomes quite powerful, because then technology really assists and empowers the people working on the ground to be able to make that customization what you talked about.
फिजियोथेरेपीज जो नीड होता है वो विंटर्स में और ज़्यादा होता है, और विंटर्स में आपको जैसे पता है कि कार्डियक इवेंट्स ज़्यादा होता है, तो हम लोग बहुत केयरफुल होते हैं. जो लोग हमारे एडवांस फिजियोथेरेपी सिस्टम्स पे आते हैं उनका पूरा कार्डियक इवैल्यूएशन पहले होता है, पूरा ओल्ड हिस्ट्री, क्या क्या मेडिकेशन क्या चल रहा है, सब देखने के बाद ही फिजियोथेरेपी किया जाता है.
सो रिहेबिलिटेशन में किस तरीके से काम करेगा? अगर रिहेबिलिटेशन में जब आप पैरों में कई तरह के इफेक्ट हो जाते हैं, तो उस तरीके इसमें रिहेबिलिटेशन में किस तरीके से पैरामीटर्स को देखना पड़ता है?
नहीं तो हम हमारा जो प्रोटोकॉल है वहाँ पर है, जो भी फिजियोथेरेपी में आते हैं पहले उनकी पूरी हिस्ट्री पता करना होता है कि ये क्या क्या दवाइयाँ लेते हैं, कौन सी सर्जरी से गुजरे हैं, और उनका एग्जिस्टिंग प्रॉब्लम क्या है. सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट और उनके रिस्क फैक्टर असेसमेंट के बाद एक रिस्क फैक्टर असेसमेंट शीट होता है हमारा, उसके बाद ही हम उसको फिर पेशेंट स्पेसिफिक फिजियोथेरेपी उनको हम देते हैं, ताकि उनको कोई ये जो आप मूवमेंट हो या मनूवरिंग हो इससे कोई साइड इफेक्ट्स ना हो. तो यही फायदा है एक हॉस्पिटल में डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फिजियोथेरेपी का होने का, बिकॉज हम लोगों को पूरा उनका पिछला हिस्ट्री, उनका मेडिकेशन हिस्ट्री, उनका करंट प्रॉब्लम सब पता चल जाता है, बिकॉज हमारे पास एक हॉस्पिटल इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम है, उसके थ्रू सारी चीज़ें पता चल जाता है. सो वी देन टेलर इट एज पर द नीड ऑफ द पेशेंट. हम ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं करते हैं जिससे मनूवरिंग से उनको आगे और प्रॉब्लम.
होम सर्विस बहुत देते हैं आजकल.
जी 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 जी.
और वो प्रैक्टिकल भी नहीं है
जी.
उस तरीके से कैसे बचा जाए कस्टमर?
देखिए, जैसे हमारा भी एक होम केयर है जिसका नाम है सोलेस, बट ये होम केयर इज लेड, उसमें 5-6 डॉक्टर्स हैं, फिजिशियंस हैं जो इस होम केयर को लीड करते हैं. वेन एवर देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर फिजियोथेरेपी एट होम, कि घर पे हम फिजियोथेरेपी करना चाहते हैं, ये हमारे लिए मैंडेटरी होता है कि जाने के पहले उनकी पूरी मेडिकल हिस्ट्री हम पता करें, ताकि हम लोग सारे प्रोज एंड कॉन्स वे करके ही आगे बढ़े.
So I'm leading the team out here, and we are happy to open up and say that we are now joining with Abhinav Bindra Transforming Performance ABTB, and we are experiencing our new department with new high-tech machines. We are cutting edge technologies जो हमें पेशेंट्स की नई प्रॉब्लम्स को, पुरानी प्रॉब्लम्स को केटर करने में, समझने में, जल्दी डायग्नोज करने में हेल्प करेगी. एंड वी विल बी एबल टू परफॉर्म देम बेटर, दे विल बी एबल टू गिव देयर 100% एंड उनका रिटर्न अच्छा होगा. जो सेशंस हमें 15-20 सेशन लगते थे एक पेशेंट को ठीक करने में, वो इन टेक्नोलॉजीज की वजह से हमारा वो टाइम कम होगा, उनका कॉस्ट कम होगा. जो हम 20 दिन में ठीक करते थे वो हम 10 दिन में भी ठीक कर पाएंगे. So that is why we are coming up with these kind of technologies, and this will help in all of this. कॉस्ट अभी डिसाइडेड प्रोसेस में है, कुछ पैकेजेस हो गए हैं, कुछ अभी ऑन प्रोसेस हैं, बट इट विल बी इकोनॉमिकल टू ईच एंड एवरी पर्सन.